Hello there, collective. Welcome back to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Oh, I know hell's a poppin'. This is going to be a fun one, collective. How are you doing? Rise and shine. Are you ready to start your day off right? Look at this. This makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Well then. The first one is Nellis, the alchemist. You can't see her because I can't show her. But her wings, here we go. That's you, the study and practice of transforming your soul from going from knee-jerk reactions to becoming the gold of spiritual and practical attainment. Iris of the rainbow's in there, but oh, oops. We can't show her either. Let's see, that's hope and promise for the future, the element of your mind, and that's the emotions of air and water, the tattoo of water of air and air of water. Devil's in there is going to be the unseelie court. Those are the misanthropic fairies that don't like humans very much, being kicking and screaming brought in by some kind of practitioner or easy bake oven kitchen witching that they didn't know what they were doing, and the fairies are pissed at them. And that's the shadow of the past. They pissed the fairies off in the past before. So this is nothing new. Your feminine side is what those four are talking about. You recognize this transformation. You recognize that it's best done from the inside out, sometimes from the outside in, when things get stuck or stagnate. So you let things happen for yourself. More trials are met and handled with grace. That devil card is tempted. You being tempted to backslide and do things to your narcissist. Don't you do it. Don't you get revenge. You surrender it. So don't go into your south node, going back to what's comfortable or old versions of yourself that aren't going to work anyway. Don't you do it. You stay in your north node. Now then, what was the other part? Let me get over here and get it. It's that one, that one. Yes. Okay, that one you can see. Yeah, you can see all of these. Oh, hell's a popping out there in the world. Don't turn on the news. Don't you do it. It'll freak you out. They're trying really, really hard. On my channel, I warn you about coping with mass media. Don't you do it. You come in here, which is what this is, the rare. This is, you come in here and you find your sanctuary here on this channel. This one is the friends. Here comes my kitty. Hello, boo-boo. He's really sweet. This is the friends card. This is our soul family. It's in the fact, let it take its time. We're going to let our soul family come together organically. But they threw this card at me as the Anubis card. Loyalty and healing and a vibration that you carry for understanding, where you really carry a vibration for understanding. Oh, kitty, don't you do this to me. Go eat your kibble. He's a sweetheart, though, see? Now then, that. Make sure, let's do the old business here. Release karma for the highest good right now, collective. Well, this morning's tarot reading, it's a tarot enhanced channeled message. We do this every morning. Well, and the title is F Around and Find Out. You're going to love this because I love everything to do with pirates. Bedeviled, Sea Dog, and Motley Crue are mad at you, collective. Once you went supernova on the inside, you did a deep self-care practice because you're an empath, and they're pissed at you because they worked really hard to devastate you and groom you and get you to doubt yourself and to make sure that your reality is never intact so they can tell people that you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Well, you needed to be in cahoots with your higher self. And that is what helped direct your focus inward. And that lets you gain mastery over a narcissistic situation in your toxic relationship with a whole bunch of people. Boy, they're getting it. Especially one in our neck of the woods. I'm in America. I'm in New Mexico. We've only been part of the United States since 1917. We came late to the party. We're laughing our behindies off at you-know-who. We'll just call him Tiny Fists of Fury. Yeah, Tiny Fist of Fury, the textbook. Open the DSM-5 and there's a picture of Donald J. You-know-who. I call him Tiny Fists of Fury, shaking his tiny fist of fury at the whole wide world now because the whole gig is up for him. He's circling the drain is what. I don't do politics, but he's the reason. Don't turn on the news. Don't you do it. Don't. You come in here and you spend time with me, and over no time at all we will grow this channel together from the ground up. That's what we did before, and we had a great deal of fun doing it. So this ought to be a gas. It's a gas. So this is a potent personal aspect of your muchness. You needed to catapult magical, fiery powers of possibility, your own version. It's the Emperor card of self-transmutation, and you self-resurrected. You resacralized. RESACRALIZED. And it's so beautiful. You alchemized the insurmountable level of narcissism that's been coming at you, some of you, for your whole life. Just wave after wave of this crud. Well, your aura, you caused an energy shift in your own skin, and your aura just touching what they're trying to do to you. Your aura took the sting out of their tail. Now then, Nefertari deck has the Anubis card in it. That's what this is. An Anubis. See, it's like a little doggy. Which is why it's F.A.F.O! exclamation point. Bedeviled Sea Dog and Motley Crue. I'm mad at you. You went supernova in your own skin. You're an empath. You needed to be in cahoots. What are you doing? Oh, I don't think so, sir. Kitty. You're going to mosey away from that door. Thank you. I digress. You went supernova. You're an empath. You needed to be in cahoots with your highest self. That directed more and more energy inward. That lets you get mastery over a narcissistic situation in your toxic relationship or ships, using a potent aspect of yourself, your free will, and your soul's power to win the day. You healed yourself forward. You moved on. You needed to catapult those fiery powers of self-transmutation, self-resurrected, self-sacralized, by charging your root up, your sacral and your solar plexus chakras, then integrated those energies, all three chakras, to open a portal in your own heart. And you did this for your own priority and for your own sake. And even now, you're cool with harnessing powers of destruction if it's to neutralize the narcissism and take the sting out of its tail. The fires of transformation build you up inside and destroy the narcissism outside of you. Anubis cards carrying a vibration to flow through you. Peace, calmness will prevail. Grace. To make contact with whatever Neteru or elements are needed, you carry the characteristics or traits for this card. Your compassionate loyalty You carry a great deal of understanding. Oh, I should pull it back, huh? Well, it's a dog that's healing and loyalty. It's an Anubis. Or is that Thoth? It might be Thoth. I think Thoth, isn't that the one that measures your heart, and your heart better be light as a feather? Sound familiar? Now then. That was all of that? All of that. Let me get... Now then, for the light energies. You'll be awakened to the truth and to reality. That's what a lot of this means. A lot of it. Praying for a last chance. That's what they're doing. They want you to stop their karma. You're not about to, even if you could. Some of you are at risk of take care of yourself, like a head cold, or, you know, if it's cold out, dress properly. Don't go out half-dressed and then make sure you're going to catch something. Toxic energy, brutality rears its ugly head. Life and karma about your person on the arse. A-R-S-E. Arse. They're arse. One is ruled by passions. Need to transcend everyday thoughts and dream big. Dream bigger still. Bigger, bigger. Spiritual fire of love. Let's see. Some of you, you smell pretty good. You look pretty good. You've been leveling up. Oh my goodness, you entice. You smell good. You look good. You entice. You inflame passion. Others are captivated by the beauty of your spirit. Use unconditional love. You must be wise and good and powerful. You must hone your psychic powers. You must... Oh, you're dealing with someone who's emotionally constipated. Then they finally express themselves. It probably felt good. It's probably a relief. It's intoxicating when you are around this new person. This is either romance or platonic, but I think it's romantic. I always think it's romantic, though. Someone broke a contract or an engagement. Well, sometimes boys and girls, the loss of that turns out that rejection was your protection. It wasn't meant to be, is all that is. Road opener. Once you clear that up, a road opener, a spiritual miracle happens for you. Protection, keeping evil, yucky vibrations away. You repel them. Toxic won't be genuine with you or be honest. I see a bathroom. Need to cleanse emotionally. Need to eliminate what no longer serves you. Eliminate waste from your life because you're tapping into your intuition. A desk. Are you showing me a desk? Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Your thoughts are organized. It's a desk. Well tended to. Some of you are cleaning up scatterbrained. It's kind of like a messy desk vibration. You tidy it up. You keep those surfaces clean and tidy. Let's see. 3 hierarchies appointing them, their respective offices in the performance of the world and the will of God. I told you something's getting ready to happen to that. To tiny fist of fury is getting ready to circle the drain. I don't do politics. Look, white light, white light. We are blessed. Building a love or a commitment that has longevity. That feels good. Nothing, no person, place, or thing can bind you or get in your way. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You are the healing, shining star. That's you up there. See the star? card, energy for spiritual growth. Your charms have more voltage. This is that's a love. That's a love vibration. What are you showing me? What are you showing me? Ooh, the Lady of Song. Can I show them that? Can I show them that? Oh, yeah. Lady of Song I can't show you, but we covered her up with the Lady of Leprechauns. Ooh, magically delicious. I know, real leprechauns hate that Lucky Charms. It gives them a bad name. They also don't like the Irish Spring commercials either. They have a bone to pick with our Madison Avenue over here, ruining our Celtic traditions. Well, the Lady of Song, this is your feminine side is, she's not singing the blues. She's not singing the blues. And the Lady of Leprechaun is doing the impossible. A lot of unicorn energy around this. Holding a crystal ball in her hand. Yeah, and here's a little leprechaun with his shillelagh going, go on, mess with us. You have no idea what a leprechaun can turn your world upside down. Unground you. So you can't snake fascinated going down the wrong path or the wrong road, and they're laughing about it. I told you in the devil card amongst all of these they're fairies actually. That's the unseelie court. Unseelie. The seelies are cruel. They're beneficial. The unseelie are. But we're going to speak well of them because I know the rules. Red, that's root chakra. She's wearing a red gown over her heart. The crystal ball is activating the root chakra. She's got bay leaves, wreath around, laurels, resting on your laurels, but being able to rest on your laurels and doing the impossible. Okay. Let me see now. Okay. I already did those. We'll get to those in a minute. Again, this is going to be your feminine side, and this is going to be the masculine side. So this is the being in wisdom, and this is the taking action. This is being receptive. You're not to take action in this feminine. You stay in the here and now. You keep your chakras in alignment so that you magnetize your soul, and you are attracting to you what it is that needs to be going on for you. Then the inner divine masculine side of you in your own skin is going to take over, and that takes action so that this can stay receptive, or you're going to cause delays. Now, part of my desire of doing this is so that I can connect with you. The only reason I'm doing this is so I can connect with you on this channel. I know I am not alone in the 5 dimension. I've got a lot of people over there having a grand old time over in the 5D, and I enjoy that immensely. But I still feel alone in the 3 dimension. So until the rest of our soul family, and I still love that we are 3 subscribers. I mean, the fact that one of you comes here every day, you really touch my heart that you come here every day. I've got my 1 viewer, and I'm pleased about it. I will continue to use this space as my diary. I will come here every day because I enjoy doing this. I want to help you make sense. Oh, and my God, isn't it hot and cold running narcissism out there in the world? Now, the scripture here is Peter 3:1. Let's see. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection of your own husbands, that at any not obey the word. Now, not obey your husband. Oh, those women were so stupid about the year I got married. But I'm not gonna have obedience, and because thinking that you have to obey your husband. Well, yeah, you do it. He's supposed to obey you too, and get that. You're supposed to obey the word of God because you're at your wedding, having your vows spoken before. At least that's my interpretation of it, and I'm sticking to it. 98% of the time, your narcissist will accuse you of something that just is not true. So there's no point in doing this at all, ever. Do not defend yourself. If you are, it's going to be the hard. They've groomed you and trained you to keep defending yourself so that they can just gorge on your energy at will any time of day or night. They just lob something. You detach and you hold on to your point of view, your reality, your self-respect, your integrity. They don't have any. Because they don't. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one hated his own flesh, but nourishes a wife, cherishes a wife, just as Christ does to the church. However, each one of you must, as he loves himself, love his wife. If that happens, then he will hold her as his dearest. He will respect her as the husband. It's a two-way street. It's a fair exchange of energy. So, just because the narcissist baffles you with their bull cookies and bull excrement doesn't make that BS that they tell you true at all. It's BS. Now, the name of your narcissistic game here is to get you to do all of the work in the relationship. Then, without telling you, they're going to turn all responsibility over to you. And then they're going to sabotage it and take no accountability, because without telling you, they've turned responsibility for the whole relationship the whole time you've been with them. And they might wait until, like mine did, 35 years into the marriage before he did that. So I figured out. And then they will sabotage it and then blame you because you couldn't fix it. They didn't tell you that they had turned the whole ball of wax over to you, or you would have done something differently, wouldn't you have? You wouldn't still be running on, we're a team, we're team players. There's no I in team bullshit. Remember that? I do. So you never have to defend yourself from misinterpretations of how you feel or what you say anymore. You don't defend excrement that isn't true, do you? Or now you respond to their BS crapola moves that drive you nuts because you're not doing it. Document your experience. Write it down to remind you that they really happened, to repair damage by the cognitive dissonance from the psychological. Some of it's, their words are so powerful, it's as if words can hurt worse than if they literally, words. Now this one talks about staying or leaving for a Christian. Let's see. No human can make that decision for you. A toxic marriage, that's between you and your God. When someone takes on the toxic victim role, they constantly will do that to you. Suddenly, they're telling everyone you're the narcissist and you're abusing them. And they're fighting really hard to convince you that you are the narcissist. And you know you're not. You're an empath. You can never be the narcissist unless you really work at it. Who the hell would want to do that? Narcissist has no self-love. So no, It's mighty unlikely the narcissist, non-narcissistic partner is even capable of healthy love. You know how to do healthy love. They don't. So whatever it is that you contribute is blotted out. It's neutralized. It's discredited. They're refusing to take accountability, to suck you into a vicious cycle, refusing to admit wrongdoing at all, while saddling you with the blame exclusively is maddening for the non-narcissistic partner to bear. So document to preserve your own sanity. If they just did something to you, write it down immediately, because you'll forget. Oh, I'll do it later. No, you write it down immediately. Be left alone, not distracted. You write down verbatim what happened, so that you know you aren't crazy. You go back and check your notes. Nope, he said that didn't happen. It happened like this. Well, according to my notes. Yeah, the nerve of them, huh? If you start to doubt your own experiences in life with this ass rune, because of the responses you get from the ass rune, you must start journaling to counteract the cognitive dissonance overload from the gaslighting. 35 years into the marriage, I just celebrated 39 years of what exactly, right? Celebrate, yeah, My narcissist views me as a trophy who's under his power. I'm a possession, I'm a thing. I'm a human being, but I know. And how screwed up was the Dred Scott verdict, in this country. How screwy was that crap. He always must force me to show deference and adoring behavior throughout the toxic relationship. His manipulation for more than 39 years now is emotional abuse. That's my opinion. On top of that one, it's also my therapist's opinion. She's a licensed professional, so I don't have to be one. She verified it. On top of that, he also resorts to picking despicable behaviors out to perpetrate on me. It's the weirdest. Oh, it's like the devil himself is mad at you. They are the most insufferable narcissist ever, and they are in chaos. But it's this one. F around and find out. That's what it says. F around and find out. Bedeviled Sea Dog and Motley Crue are mad at you, empath. Congratulations, Star. Star card. You powered up brilliantly. The narcissists only care about themselves. You are not showing them any kind of empathy, especially as they keep bringing more hurtful machinations to bear and fling upon you. The narcissists did this to themselves, and they are struggling. Let them. It's their karma. No one else to blame. No one to blame shift on. They fecked around and finally found out, but are pissed at you. Bedeviled. Mad at you. Up the sea captain. The bedeviled sea dog and the Motley Crue are up the sea captain, and they're all mad at you because you went supernova. Don't understand why they're getting karma. So they're mad at you. Why aren't you, if you're an earth angel, why aren't you praying it away for me? Because I'm not. That's why. Even if I could, I wouldn't. Ooh, why are you being mean to me? I'm not being mean to you. I'm just refusing to take on your karma again. Been there, done that. All I got was a stupid t-shirt. Justice is yours. The end is nigh. Metaphorically for your narcissist. And they feel karma is breathing down their neck. So, welcome back. Well, if you've never been here before, welcome. But if you've been here before, welcome back. Share my videos so that I can get on board with the algorithms. Subscribe. Be sure to make yourself comfortable this morning. And this was one hell of a reading. It was a beautiful thing for me to see. I'm so proud of you. And I feel for someone in the collective, I'm so proud of how you make yourself clear to someone who would not stop doing this. She said, now this reading is for my divine masculine, sir, for my divine feminine, miss. What was the first one? Again, document or note all patterns of bullying. In the future, years from now, you put all those together, you got quite a bit of documented evidence that should you need to go into a court of law, it's admissible. Diagnosed or not, you journal it. If they're MPD, you know it or not, whatever they are, you journal whatever they're doing to you. Gainesville, and they're going to work against you. They're going to insist on making you feel that you only have you're too sensitive, you overreact, you're crazy, got it? Saying that you are paranoid, saying that you are imagining things, or that you are lying all the time, just lying. They're projecting on you. That is what they do. Not just to you, to everyone. Keep setting healthy boundaries around only the behaviors you will tolerate. Rest of it, you're not doing it. And the way that you have only treated me before, do not give you carte blanche or permission to treat me this way forever. When they become angry with you for putting down boundaries, or you refuse to respect them and they haven't earned it, they gaslight and guilt trip you. It's their weapon of choice. I hit that milestone myself, and I learned that from now on, it will be more than likely that I must be vigilant, and not hyper-vigilant, just vigilant in a common sense way. I must start changing up the energies around me and limit contact, even though we live under the same roof. I've been doing it now for 4 years. It works. I changed what went on inside of me. I went inward, and that changed what happened in this household. It couldn't stay the way it was. It could not stay the way it was. I wasn't going to put up with it. I ensure my own mental health. I ensure my own self-worth. I must remain on top of that and keep it intact. And F.A.F him royally. He can go F.A.F off. F-E-E-F, F.A.F off. Give and take. You get emotional clarity. Overflowing love, deep love of self. Toxic love, doublespeak. Some of you are getting sporadic bursts of interest being done to keep you and always want you more on and on an old love relationship timeline with them where they had control over you, and they want you to go back to being that all the time. You're not allowed to grow. Well, you're calm, you're centered. Eternal manifestation of your inner core. You never know with your karmic person when exactly you are going to receive affection from this other person. They think that's love. That's not love. Control and domination, that's not love. That is not. The more I give, the more I receive. That's what you keep telling yourself, and you're drawing that to you. Divine masculine or divine feminine. You broke it off even further, and you wounded the one that you had kids with. They are wounded. Karmic person's desperate. They're having fun being alone. They're not. They are restricted, but not you. They face insurmountable obstacles and fear of failure, but not you. Your karmic person is dangerous. They're unbalanced. They're problematic. And that relationship needs to, you gotta let go of it now so that you're being entangled with is stopping your ability to manifest properly. And you're making the decision more and more, and they could feel that you've detached from them, and it's scaring the wicked willy out of them. Most insufferable narcissist ever is in chaos. Supernova goes off on narcissists. The most insufferable narcissist ever in chaos. It's a devil energy. Showed you the star card. What? What a flicking time to be alive. When you add narcissism and stupidity together, though, this is what they get. This is what they deserve. They never should have gone after you. Tower. They continue to argue. They refuse to stop going for you. What do we do with it? Oh, it's over there. I'm showing you the devil card. Where did it go? It's the devil card. I had to put Speedos on everybody because we're on YouTube. Devil card. Devil card in Speedos. Despite multiple reasoning used to de-escalate, observe, don't absorb, Google it. Using gray rock properly, Google it. Go watch a video, teach you how. They pushed and pushed this star card. They pushed you. Tried to force you on a chaotic ride, and you went supernova on them. They were gobsmacked. Shocked. Here's where intelligence stops. You had them over a barrel. Highly creative energy. You love meeting the challenge. I feel how our soul tribe is showing gratitudes. Spontaneity is around us, spiritually abound. Wisdom gleans transformation for you. You were kind to a stranger. This is not all of you, but probably it was most of you. You were kind to a stranger who rewarded you. It was an angel. You showed a kindness to like elderly person or a child or someone with disabilities. They were an angel. You showed them mercy, you showed them grace, you showed them a kindness because it's what you do. And you're being rewarded for it. They reward you for it plentifully. They show you gratitude. You retaliate and radiate, You radiate and you bathe everything that you touch today in white light. You cannot use white light to punish anybody. It's God's unconditional, non-judgmental love. And He trusts that you won't abuse the authority of bathing people in His grace and His mercy that way. You're showing them a kindness. And the fun part is when you white light your narcissist. I would do this in the middle of it. They're hit peak narcissistic rage, because of all of that rage, all of that negativity, all of that. That first you bathe yourself on, I said, bathe myself on all levels. And God's unconditional, non-judgmental love and white light bathe me on all levels. Now my higher self, go to the higher self of my grumble duke right now, my husband. And I'll say his full baptismal name. And they'll give me the, okay, come in. Are you going to white light him? Oh, yes, I'm going to white light him. And when it hits, you can see it through the crown chakra. When it hits, that white light, that energy hits all that negativity. They have a brain fart. It's a fact. And then they don't know what hit them. So they're thrown off balance and guilt and shame all of a sudden. Did somebody see this? Did my mask slip? Well, I'm not gonna, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna do this. And they'll storm off and you'll watch them. I'll watch mine. He's sitting there in front of the TV just in a daze. Because all that unconditional, non-judgmental love, how the hell do they become a narcissist? They were judged by an authority figure, a parent or something that screwed them up. I'm going to say metaphorically because I'm not a doctor. That's my opinion. It's my opinion too that in the middle of every argument, oh, here's the time when I get to white light him and there he goes. And then I'll watch him for a couple of hours, and they can't seem to get that same steam to go after you again. They're a little troubled about that because they're not getting supply out of you. Because they're not. Drop me a comment, try it. I triple dog dare you to white light yourself first on all levels, then say I need my higher self, or say your full name for the higher self of my narcissist. It could be your boss, it could be your child. It was my husband. And I was able, like I said, to write down. I documented me white lighting him and how it affected him, in my opinion, spiritually. Who's going to go up against me? YouTube? Are they going to censor me during a tarot card reading that's for entertainment purposes only and for people 18 and older? Really? Well, thank you, YouTube. Now then, the divine gives you energies to facilitate creative processes. Your energies will no longer be wasted on these toxic struggles over dominance, jealousy, vibrations, or having to always put up healthy boundaries and maintain them. You feel the element of the earth and the land itself. You feel it's alive again, because we do that work on my channel. We rub Mother Earth's feet when we come here and do our work here. We're facilitating, we're elevating not only the collective consciousness that we're here to help, but by doing that, we're helping the earth, literally. Our energies are healing the earth, and she heals us right back. You are in service today of the great light. You carry them aloft. Everything is here. Everything is good. You experience fulfillment in every moment today. This energy resonates with the devil and the tarot. You are your empathy. As long as you form an energetic form of leverage to use what lies beneath your toxic relationship with a narcissist, or many persons, places, things. You see narcissism itself as an energy, as an entity. Your narcissist is almost demon-like at times. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. A demon is at narcissism's root. I'm not a doctor, but I've studied what many doctors like Samuel Bachman has said about it. And so I tell you to buy his books. I tell you to watch his videos. You refuse to let toxic people, places, or things feed on you to sustain their toxic asses. I want this beautiful reading to give you keen crystallized insight as to how to avoid giving the demon narcissism. It's almost a lot like the demon rum. Remember that? Carrie Nation, the demon prohibition, the demon rum. Only narcissism would be more than demon rum. Narcissism would be more like Captain Morgan. Let's see a show of hands. Leave me a comment. Anyone you've ever known that drank a rum and coke and they were fine, but the minute they drink Captain Morgan's rum, any variety, My God, they get mean, whoever drinks that Captain Morgan. I don't drink, so I can make this observation objectively. They get meaner than shit, don't they? This reading advises you to use your free will to get mastery over narcissism. Give it no more codependent nourishment to fuel your person. Perhaps you can learn what might prove to be the most effective or suitable substitute. No more narcissism is tolerated. They have to stop. What toxic behaviors about this demon narcissism gives your toxic spouse or person? Demonic skills that they use on you, and it powers it. It's possessing them, and that thing is doing things to you along with them. It's not just your person. The devil grants them this power. You repel it now. So you set boundaries energetically too, verbally and energetically too, that potentially are your spirit guide's job to be brought in to service the right hand workings to thwart the left hand narcissistic workings. You're not doing this anymore. You're getting too old for this crap collective. What causes any empath to go supernova and kick ass on their narcissist and cause mortification? Not a doctor, but that's what happens. They collapse. After ending 2,000 miles of significant emotional manipulation from way too much gaslighting, period, along with 2 tons of abuse from a narcissistic asshole, you are a powerful empath, extremely psychically gifted. You reach a breaking point where your higher self steps in. You are backsliding on as an earth angel is what's happening, so your higher self has to really step in. You're a light worker. You're fine. You are self-respecting. You're a dignified human being, but you're fed up. Your higher self notices you flipped a switch. Now you're in danger. You started acting like your narcissist. Go and watch Samuel Bachman's video where he tells you at some point that this is what he was talking about. The victim will become the narcissist to their narcissist. And he said that's just before they've had it. Go watch his videos. Baknin, Saint Samuel Bachman. That man saved my life 4 years ago when I found his videos and figured out what the hell was going on here. Spiritually, a red alert sounded in your head, not your heart space, your head. Yikes. That's when your higher self knew, Sue, we're in trouble. She's in her ego. They're in their ego. Collectives in their ego. Red alert. Eep, eep, eep on Star Trek. You developed one too many narcissistic traits in your own skin, and your higher self's hair is on fire. You radiate light. You work for the divine. This is as far as you are permitted to act aggressively. You are being judged. The divine sees clearly you're about to get revenge. Or not. You expect it to give a response, calm, cool, collected 5D consciousness or mood in the face of toxic adversity at all times. Even though you are human, you're an earth angel. That is what is expected of you. That is your true nature. Mm-hmm. While you physically give the narcissist potentially an aggressive response, they're watching you. This is not remarkable. You're fed up. The empath, you're fed up. You, collective, you have a ton of suppressed rage and oodles of frustration. Your higher self is telling you. So listen to your higher self. When in doubt, listen to your higher self. Narcissist pushed your buttons too far. Higher self says that you acted in ways being narcissistic or unbalanced. You are not yourself in that vibe. You will think and act in ways that are uncharacteristic. They've won. This is what your higher self is saying. Right now, they've won. They got you to voluntarily come to this low vibration. You chose to lower your own vibration. You will think and act in ways that are uncharacteristic for your usual normal empathic nature. So your intuition is razor sharp, though. Right then and there, it's never been so sharp. You got it? Your higher self launched you into kick-ass mode. Dun 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 da da dun 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 da da. Kick-ass. Dun 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 dun. Kick-ass. Big Daddy and Hit Girl. Mother Effer was the villain. The kick-ass aspect refers to the empath's newfound aspect of the authentic self. Awesome new talent created the Colgate invisible shield energy, smashed them like a pumpkin. Hold on, yeah. You love to stand up to your narcissist suddenly. You did your shadow work collective. Now you go supernova in your own skin. You unleashed your shadow spirit team on them and you went inward. And you unleashed your shadow spirit team members. They're ready to crawl up your narcissist arse, A-R-S-E. You have mastery over your dark side. To you, a true empath. Your narcissist is bellied up his petticoats and ran in abject terror, ran for the hills. Just couldn't handle it. Congratulations, you broke their back. So you and St. Michael kept your boots to the narcissist's neck. And it was excruciatingly shameful for your narcissist. This is opening up. You're opening up full throttle. Congratulations. You went supernova. It's not like some astrological, you burst into flames and went off and had some sacred power to demolish your narcissist. No. You went supernova as an empath inward. You dosed yourself. You used your power on them full blast. Those lasers were not on stun. A glorious self-protective energy shift. This eventually occurs as an long overdue process. Energetic shifting typically happens as a response. It's not a reaction. You're never going to give them an emotional reaction. You will respond with boundaries, cool, calm, collect in your higher self from now on. If you're engaging them, they're feeding off of you, they're manipulating you, they're winning. You interact with them on your terms only. You go to them, you talk, you leave. If they're calling you in the room to pull you into, you're engaging them. You've already lost just by going into the room. You've lost. Where you, as an energized, refreshed empath, activate a potent defense mechanism. After enduring 2 tons of bullshit, reaches the boiling point. You endured and processed a lot of pain, enormous amounts of pain. You transmuted that pain into your personal power to enrich your inner world and to expand upon it. You unleashed a vast amount of energy and a fireball of authenticity that shines. So, what's the first one? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, they're gobsmacked. See the look on that face. They're not standing upright. They're not being entitled. They're not being arrogant. Look at them at half-mast. Bedeviled Sea Dog and his motley crew, that's the flying monkeys, are mad at you once you went supernova inside and did deep self-care practices, empath. You needed to be in cahoots with your higher self that helped direct your focus inward, let you gain mastery over a narcissistic situation in your toxic relationship. There's the narcissistic situation right here. Doubled over. It's got a belly ache. It's a scared. It wants to run away. The temptation was there. Your higher self recognized that you were going to abandon fitting the criteria of being an earth angel. You were going to abandon, go backwards, go back to the south node, not your north node. Ever again, you are going to stay in the south node, and then the divine and the universe would have decided that that's what you want, that's what you get. But in the future, when they start doing terrible, terrible things to you, will not be anyone there for you to draw on, because you threw away the blessing of being a light worker. Just to be that way in a low vibration, because it was easier to go back to that collapsed version of yourself that they wanted you to be. You were tempted and you didn't do it. I'm so proud of you. Green Man. I was on a hill one day, watching all the winter's day. There I met the strangest man. He said, call me a fool, that's what I am. But I've got magic I can bring, flowers that make the birds all sing. Yes, I'll bring the life back to the land. I'm the Green Man. The Green Man. That's a group from Salem, Massachusetts over 30 years ago called Shaman. They wrote that. I'm paraphrasing it. Different lyrics. I'm paraphrasing their lyrics. Because I taught Wicca 101. And I know everything there is to know about Father Pan. Now then. The Big Behind. Now this card expresses, it doesn't show anything. I don't care. It doesn't show anything. The Big Behind. That is you being your most remarkable self, authentic self. You got it. You figured it out. You weren't going to let them turn you into them, which is what they were trying to do, so they can say that you are the narcissist. And then they'd have some kind of proof to back it up, because they take your words out of context, they frame the argument, and they always want you to defend yourself. Quit it. This is you saying, I'm not going to defend myself. Screw you. Not doing it. Now then. Magician. This is your ability to manifest. Look at the power. Look what you can do. Look at what you can do. This is in your own skin. Look at these two. The Maiden and the Magician. You got everything out on the table. You put your money where your mouth is. You have that cup out on the table where the Maiden can see. You can see if her cup is filled, if it's empty, if it's been knocked over, or if it's filled to overflowing. You keep your morals and your communication skills sharp, so you can draw upon them at any moment and do the impossible with all those unicorns. Wings, that's your spirit, teams your spirit. It's all around you, helping you manifest to culmination. In your own skin, you brought together the inner divine feminine and the inner divine masculine. And they're having a fine time getting along in your own skin. I'm sorry, I kicked it. I keep kicking it, don't I? Who's kicking it? It's like, I'm not kicking the bucket, thank God for that. Let's see. Fairy of growth and the gnome. Oh, that gnome. Narcissist. Look at that, the face of a narcissist. Oh, that gnome. Oh, that sea dog and his motley crew all mad at you. How dare you? I spent all that time working on you, grooming you, getting you to doubt yourself, living in your head rent-free, torturing you endlessly, blaming everything on you, gaslighting you, doing what I want to you. Not anymore. Area of growth. Look at your wings. Look at your energy. That's you radiating. Why would you go back to that? Why? Same old different day. Why would you do that? Why, oh why? Oh, the singers of the chalice, courage, and the elven knight. Okay. Lease of the shadows. Release. Release of the shadows. Closing down, collapsing those parts of yourself are closed down and see you're free. You're able to fly. Release it. Singers of the chalice. This is like the ace of cups in the tarot. This is you filling yourself up to the brim with who you really truly are, and you are loving it. It's refreshing. These are parts of yourself that you stuff down so deep. And these are wonderful aspects and facets of you that are remarkable. And for whatever reason now, you were stuffing it down and now you have released it. They are able to fly free, and it freed you up. Then it shows the singers of courage. You had the courage to listen to your higher self, and you didn't give in to your ego. Didn't get your butt up off your throne. You were so close to doing that, and you would have had to start all over. Or you would have forsaken being a light worker. That would not be a good thing that you do. But now you are flying right. This means something to prioritize yourself. And then you take action. The Elven Knight. It's an awful lot like the Knight of Pentacles. Emotional satisfaction, being satiated in your own skin. Cool, calm, collected, able to maintain. Moving forward, consistently moving forward, moving onward, how you need to in order to thrive. You're doing this. You want to fill your cup to overflowing. You want your soul to sing of courage, to release the shadow, to benefit from actually doing the work and take action on moving forward in your life. To brighter days ahead. So many brighter days ahead. Okay. Clarify the Devil card. Page of Pentacles reversed. There's your narcissistic. Your bedeviled sea dog. Going through a judgment. Yep. This is why they're going through a judgment. Yeah, being shady and smarmy. Clarify the star. Woo! You're in your manifestation palace. You're the emperor rule, and you know how to rule your empire by taking action. This is your masculine side that we just went through. clarify that portal right there you opened up in your own heart. You're not crying over spilled milk. You're seeing behind you what you can do and accomplish in the here and now just by loving yourself and being who you truly are will bring in everything you have. You're in where you're supposed to be right now. It's exactly where you're supposed to be. You have everything that you need at your fingertips in order to change all of this moving forward. They're crying over spilled milk. They're crying over spilled milk because they're getting karma. The Tower. Ooh, you're closing this cycle down. You and your higher self know what you're doing the here event. This is your soul purpose. The light within you, going within, is what this Hermit card means. The World card. Ooh, clarified it, here event, and the High Priestess. That's you graduating. That green is graduation, healing, getting mastery over, going on to a different level. Because in your alchemy, an angel that alchemizes. Emperor with a child, that's spiritual maturity. And here's the Pook. The Pook. This is your childlike energy. This is your childlike energy. Look how sweet your inner child's energy is. Kind of goofy, but sweet, fun, active, light. But the feet grounded on the ground while your head's up in the clouds. I love this card. Pook, a little Pookie bear, little soft childlike innocence inside of you, your inner child. Puppy dog eyes. That little look of wonderment, even if you're 60-something. It's got this little childlike wonderment to your features. What does that mean? Sure, spiritually. No longer having to protect your heart and being left in the dark and what the hell's going on. I don't like this with this person. You and your higher self refreshing, reconstituting, depending upon each other. Your higher self depends on you. It has faith and trust in you like you trust and have faith in your higher self. It's the closest thing. See you coming unstuck. See the enlightenment. This is being stuck and being enlightened. This is what they're going through. Karma. This is you becoming unstuck from what they've done to you all this time. One more. And then the Empress. To that emperor that knows how to inside your own skin, the emperor and the empress. Is that what you're saying? Oh, excuse me. Okay, I need a stick. What does the divine need to share with the collective? Right there. Ooh, I feel that. What is it? What is it? It's Peter. But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy, if ye be reproached for the name of Christ. Happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as an unaliver, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. That one right there is talking about your narcissist. getting karma. Yet if your sea dog and their motley crew are mad at you is what that means. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on his behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? That's tied to yesterday's video. Now then, let me get over here. See, what do we do? Oh, shoot. Dang it. Well, for me, that's pretty good. Ow, that really hurt, though. We've got another injured player on the field. Well, again, you guys, share my videos. If you know someone out there that there's something going on, someone you care about, use my videos to break the ice, to just go up to someone and say, hey, you want to talk about, you dropped a hint or something? That's awkward. Share my videos. It's an act of self-love for you to share my videos with someone that you know might be suffering. They might be in a bad situation with a toxic person, place, or thing and don't know what to do. At least you can break the ice. Let my videos take on the karma. I just didn't know how to bring up the subject, so I thought I would get you to watch just a minute of the video, and if you watched it or not, at least it would give me a chance to get my foot in the door in the hopes that you don't clam up or try to fight this yourself, to know that you've got someone with no ulterior motives. I don't want to dominate or control you. I just want to listen, and then you really listen. You're really going to want to give them advice every 2 seconds, and they'll know it. This is what they get at home with their narcissist, this behavior, and it'll make it so they're wary of you. Listen. When they're done, and you're going to have to bite your lip and sit on your hands while they're telling you. And when they say, well, what do you think? Then you very carefully tell them what you think, that you're happy that they shared this with you. I thought, Auntie Kim is a cray-cray girl, but we love her. And she told us, use my videos to break the ice. Some of these people are scared half out of their mind. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. And they're narcissists. No one will believe you. If you go to people, they're gonna think you're a liar, because they've been smearing your person's name and reputation, and they don't know who they are or who to trust. Share my videos. If I can help one person not be afraid, you fight fear with knowledge on my channel. That's the best way to get through life. So these are timeless readings. It is for entertainment purposes only, but they are timeless readings no matter when you click on and view the entire video. But please, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. What the hell, subscribe. Even if you don't like my videos, I triple dog dare you. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe anyway, to make sure the messages about educating yourself about what narcissism is, to get those messages all the way out into the world, deep into the algorithms. Help me with that. So collective. That was it. One hell of a reading, wasn't it? So you promise me now. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back every day. I will be here for you, because I enjoy doing this and I love you. So you go out there and you have a really great day.